What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, In From the Cold. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Ah yes, time for another espionage thriller. But this one has an unexpected interesting twist that's probably gonna get mixed responses from audiences. But if you ask me straight up, do I like this show? My answer is both yes and no. In From the Cold is intricate, it's mysterious, it's pulse-pounding and fierce, but at the same time, some of its executions are sloppy. Plus, the villain uses one of the most worn-out textbook methods. In From the Cold feels like the work of somebody who watches too many Marvel movies and reads too many John le Carre's books. Showrun and executive produced by Adam Glass. In From the Cold, during a European vacation with her daughter, an American single mom's life is turned upside down when the CIA forces her to confront her long-buried secret past as a Russian spy who was also the product of a highly classified KGB experiment, granting her special abilities. After a mysterious string of manic and murderous incidents suggests someone with her exact abilities is targeting innocent people, Jenny is forced out of hiding to stop this villain or risk losing the family and new life she has built. Starring Margarita Levieva, Cillian O'Sullivan, Charles Bryce, and Lydia Fleming. The lead star, Margarita Levieva, cool name by the way, sounds like an awesome drink. She's probably the most fascinating aspect about In From the Cold. I looked her up. She was born in Russia but grew up here and has been working in Hollywood for quite some time, playing Eastern European characters or a mix of in various projects. And so her finally getting the lead as a KGB turned American private citizen Jenny, it's like a role that perfectly fits her acting profile. So while she may not be well known, Margarita is absolutely stunning on In From the Cold. I can't keep my eyes off of her. And Margarita has the physical and emotional endurance to embody the suffering of this woman who's reluctant about returning to her old self. I mentioned earlier in the synopsis that Jenny has abilities. I'm not allowed to go into details as to what those are, but I'll say this. If you're looking for a grounded spy thriller without any far-fetched sci-fi elements, then this show is not for you, and you might end up rolling your eyes. It really does require a hefty suspension of disbelief on your part, or you might think of it as too much of a silly, unfair advantage. In From the Cold is also a bit uneven and wonky in the balancing act between its drama and action. Jenny's daughter specifically gets on my nerve. I understand they want to play her off as an angry teen making constant poor decisions, but she has very little to no redeeming, much less relatable qualities. Jenny's handler is one in which the writer's trying to make him come across as tough, ruthless, but empathetic. He's also persuasive, astute, but can sometimes be naive. But that's what makes it interesting, is when these characters have their blind spots. The first few episodes start out okay with a lot of snowballing turn of events that hook you in. Halfway through, it kind of stumbles here and there as it introduces insipid character threads. The flashbacks throughout do help to inform the present, and in the back of your head, you just know that the two will converge in a big, impactful revelation. So, in conclusion, despite its many shortcomings, In From the Cold has enough excitement and danger to entertain those of us fans of stories about remnants of Cold War conflicts. And sometimes that's just about all we need.